Brooklyn. Yeah. Come on. Rolling, go to cedar, stash in a dash, hold two heaters, block eye, put holes through beaters, ghetto fast, throw through cheaters, ballin'. Brooklyn Dawn, addicted to Chris, hooked on Dawn, 50 G's, hooked on song. Ma, I wanna see how you lookin', Dawn, hustling. Guys are simple,
We are here on like day 20 of quarantine in the coronavirus. We hope everyone is doing well. We got here Mr. Keith and Keth Herb of Keth and Rick fame on YouTube. We got Big Mike, and then we got, for the first time, making his debut ever on the Studs Podcast, our third and final member, Mr. Louie Sassa. How you doing?
What's going on, Mike? Pleasure to be here.
What's going on? Can you
pleasure to have you, man. Pleasure.
Yeah, can you tell the audience a little about yourself?
I'm 22 years old. Work for Dow. That's pretty much it. I'm a loser, pretty much. Not much to talk about.
A big one, yeah. Yeah, Keith, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right, Mike. Hanging in there. You just had a full day of work, but I'm ready to get this podcast underway. Looking forward to it.
All right, let's do it up. So obviously, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. I don't know how long it's been, but Tom Brady obviously left New England, and he is with the lowly Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we are going to discuss who we think is going to be the face of New England sports. And I think we pretty much agree on number one, but I know I have a couple of people I want to throw in there. So we'll start it off with Mr. Herb.
All right, that's me. All right, so I have four people. So I guess, number four, starting from worst to first, I guess. I'm starting off with Xander Bogaerts from the Boston Red Sox. So I know the Red Sox right now are at kind of like a rebuild mode. Obviously, they got rid of some key players like Mookie Betts, but I think Xander Bogaerts, he's tried and tested. He's a very good player in the Red Sox. Obviously, they're going to be relying on him. He's going to have a much bigger role since Mookie Betts is gone. So yeah, I'm going with Xander Bogaerts for number four.
All right. Mr. Louie, who would you go? I don't know if you made a complete list, but we'll
personally,
go
no.
First. So
I just have personally, I just have a number one because I really don't see many of the athletes that we have right now. I wouldn't really consider them alpha males. We don't really have the shining budding star. I think Jason Tatum is the guy in the making.
Absolutely,
I think he will be that guy in, I would say, a year, maybe 2 years. He kind of went on that tear of 10 games. Unfortunately, got cut short.
Right. Yeah.
Virus, but he went on a scoring tear of like 32 points a game on like 50% shooting. It was unreal stuff from the kid.
Yeah, he definitely he was my number one. I'm kind of shifting right now. I'll tell you who I think my number one will be. I think for now though, it's definitely Tatum. I think it's definitely Tatum.
Same for me as well. But I have some close runner-ups. Definitely Tatum. He's at that elite level right now, or he's shown to be at that level. But I just hoping he can keep it that way, especially with that long break that we're getting from any NBA action right now. But definitely Tatum right now.
I think it's also him too. I just think the NBA is such a more relatable sport than, especially to our age, than the NHL or definitely than baseball. I think the NFL is right up there. But I think with Tatum, Tatum would have been this already a year ago if it wasn't for Kyrie. I'm a firm believer. You might disagree with me, but I really think Kyrie.
You trash the man on his birthday, man. Come
on.
I
know.
It's Kyrie's birthday?
Yeah, it's Kyrie's birthday today.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Kyrie.
Happy birthday, Kyrie. We're not a big fan of you, but happy birthday.
He actually did just donate money to the coronavirus, so he's not that bad. He's a good man. He's just a horrible teammate, horrible team member. But I think if Kyrie wasn't Kyrie and didn't do what he did last year, I think we'd be talking about Tatum being like the second man last year. with obviously Brady still being there. But Brady leaving opens up the door. And I think with the way the NBA is, how popular it is, and the Celtics, I mean, they were doing very well up until shutting down the season.
Yeah.
So I think Jason Tatum definitely can be and is right now the face of New England.
Absolutely, I agree. Mike, who do you have for? Do you have any other people who are like runners in that contention? You know, like any other people in that race you would put? Because I got a couple more. I don't know if you do.
Yeah, I had Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I also have Jaylen Brown.
Because
Yeah.
of the Celtics, I think the Celtics are the team of New England for the next decade. I really do.
Yeah.
They're young, they're already good, and they already have someone an all-star like Tatum.
Yeah.
So I think Brown could be up there. I don't think he'll shadow Tatum, but I always liked Brown.
Yeah.
You know, I think he can definitely be the number two. What do you think, Louie?
Well, I got him as my number 3, but I definitely I agree with what you're saying. You know, the Celtics right now, they have a very talented, you know, like starting 4, starting 5. If you don't count that center position, that's still up in the air. But definitely a decent starting 4. Where, like you said, you know, they're very young, they're very athletic. Any one of them, you know, Tatum, Brown, Kemba, you know, you name it, they can go off, you know, at a moment's notice. So if some guy's having a bad game, another guy could easily step up and make something happen. And you see that a lot with Tatum and Brown. So definitely, I think that they're very close together in those standings. But for me, I just got to put Brown at the number 3 spot, only because I got one more guy who I think sort of who edges them out just a little bit.
Yeah, to piggyback on what Keith's saying, I agree. I mean, I think Trouble. What's their nicknames? They got a couple of nicknames that they had for Jalen and Jason, like Kid and Play. I think Trouble '07 was one of the deemed ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Trouble
I have
07.
no clue on nicknames. I have no clue.
That's weird. Celtics Twitter. I got to take my green teamer pants off.
Oh my God, you're worse than Kyle Draper right now.
Kyle Draper. Oh man, his hair. He just needs to go bald, man. I don't know what's going on with him. He needs to see Dr. Leonard.
Yeah, get those hair
Yeah.
plugs. See Tom Brady, get those hair plugs, baby.
Well, yeah, man. After Tatum's taken that alpha role, you've seen the team kind of surge up in a way that's been different. So now there's kind of like a pecking order. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
I think last
yeah.
year, that's what kind of was the downfall for the Celtics. There was no really ordained pecking order.
Right. Yeah,
It
it
was
was a free for
Kyrie.
all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Tatum and Brown are definitely the young all stars of the future. I mean, it could have definitely been Kyrie if he didn't do such a bad. This would have been his. He was the superstar. This would have been his town if Brady left. I know. I know Brady used to do the Best Buddies. That was like a big special Olympics type event. I think in Boston, he was the big guy. Best Buddies was him, Edelman, and I guess last year they offered it to Kyrie, and Kyrie said no.
Yeah.
They offered Kyrie to be the face of that, and Kyrie looked at them and said no. So that's when it went to Tatum. So I think, you know, Tatum is definitely the clear-cut number 1. Are you ready for my surprise number 1?
Yeah, go for
Not right now.
Because I got a surprise number 2
But-
coming up.
Yeah, not right now, but I think in the future, especially if he plays well, Jarrett Stidham.
Jared Stidham. You didn't see that they just signed Hoyer the Destroyer back?
Oh,
They
forget
signed Ryan
Ryan
Hoyer.
Hoyer. Forget
They just signed him yesterday or today or whatever it was. Hoyer the Destroyer.
I think if the Patriots come out next year and they go 10-6 or whatever, 10-5, you know, Belichick has a good year with them, and Stidham is throwing the ball, and they're giving the NFL a season. I mean, the Patriots a season on Sundays, and he throws the ball well, and he does a good job. I think the NFL can still be just as big and bigger than the NBA, and I think a lot of people will be drawn to the Patriots like they were for Brady, and a lot of people still love football, and I think Stidham could be the face. Even how great Tatum is, I still think the NFL trumps the Celtics. Why? I don't know. I kind of wish that will change, but I think the NFL still, and with the Patriots the way they've been, I think just Stidham going in there and being great or good, I think he could definitely be the face of New England. Maybe not now, but in the future.
You got to think too that their receiving core is. I mean, it's not an awful receiving core. You have Harry, you have Sanu,
Yeah.
you still have Edelman. I mean, you still
Yeah.
have some key pieces there.
Actually, Edelman is actually my number 2 pick he's just a little bit behind Tatum, but I mean, Edelman's been there forever. You know, when you think of like Brady, who else goes along with Brady besides Gronk? You know, Edelman. You know, he's tried, he's tested, he's got a lot of playoff experience. You know, obviously he had a tough time last season because he was the only guy who could consistently, catch the ball from Brady. The only problem is that every other team that the Patriots played last season, they knew that too. So every time Edelman got the ball, man, he got popped. That's why he got injured. You know, he had like a bad shoulder and a bad knee from all those hits he was taking. But give that quarterback Brady now maybe sit him, now maybe Horde the Destroyer, another target to throw to. He gets open.
The Destroyer.
He gets open. I mean, Edelman will get open. You know, I think he's got the potential to have a good season, but they got to get the pieces in place first. But I do think that Edelman is up there for right behind Tatum for that number 2 spot for the face of Boston sports. He's up there.
Does Edelman do? He still do. He does like
he does like Nerf stuff on Instagram. Have you ever seen that? He's like showing off like Nerf guns and stuff.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That's pretty funny.
I could definitely see him. For a number 3 or just any added people, I have 2. I have Rafael Devers.
Yeah.
I think because if the Red Sox ever come back to relevance, they put together a good product. Devers can hit the ball. He can smash the ball. I don't know how he had a ton of home runs last year, and for the first 15 years of Brady being there, who was the second guy? It was David Ortiz. Everyone loved David Ortiz. He was a legend.
Yeah.
If Devers can maybe put up similar numbers, maybe be a postseason clutch player, I think Devers can definitely be up there with Tatum. And you can look at a crew of Tatum, Devers, and to include the Bruins, maybe Pasternak, McAvoy, because I really don't watch the Bruins a lot. But you could definitely have a young crew up there.
Absolutely, yeah. I agree, Yeah, the the Red Sox, like I said earlier, dude, they're in rebuild mode. So are the Patriots, so it's going to be tough. They don't got their acts together right now. But hopefully, that all change. And like you said, they got a lot of young talent. Just they got to optimize it.
Yeah, and before,
they don't really strike me as a contender just yet either. Personally,
no, absolutely not.
The Red Sox,
they're trash.
Yeah, they're in rebuild mode. They're terrible. But hey, what do they say? Sucking at something is the first step of being good at something.
What?
Yeah, you never heard that? Stinking at something or sucking at something is the first step to becoming good at something. You know what I mean? So
that's right.
They're in rebuild mode right now.
I think Alexis Texas said that once.
Who's that? Alexis Texas? Who's that?
Who's that?
Porn star.
Oh. Keith, you should know that, man. Come on.
No, I don't do that.
You're the expert resident. I don't know. Not me.
I gotta defer to you to that, Mike. That's
no.
Quarantining is just, unbearable.
All right, let's get back on track. I have one more.
All right, let's hear it.
I'll let you guys take over. He's not a player. If this guy goes and takes his team and continues, not maybe dominance, but relevance, good seasons, even getting to the playoffs, winning games, even making it to the Super Bowl, Bill Belichick, he's already a legend. I think he could be even, if he can win without Brady, even if he can make the AFC Championship divisional round every single year until he retires, even maybe pop a Super Bowl in there. Oh my God! I think he would be. You look in New England and be like Bill Belichick. That's guy true. Is unreal.
That's
it
true.
would be a stain on Brady's legacy for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. If he falls flat in his face, without Brady, then you could say it was Brady the whole time. But I'm telling you, if he can go out there and win with Stidham, win with Hoyer, if Hoyer takes the starting job the first year and they go 11-5, and they make it to the first round or whatever, people are going to be thinking, well, Bill Belichick. That's new. People are going to still love Bill Belichick. People will still love the Patriots, especially if Brady doesn't do well in Tampa Bay, or he's average.
Absolutely.
Bill Belichick could be, if he's not already as a coach, like he'll be in like ultimate, like I don't even hire any
of the trophy. You got to rename the trophy at that point.
Belichick, whatever it's called.
Absolutely. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that Belichick, could be that guy too. But I think that, not to say that he can't win one, without Brady. I just think it's going to be tough though, because Brady did do a lot. He did contribute a lot. But yeah, if Belichick wins another one, man, he's definitely worthy of that title. Face of Boston sports. Let me ask you a
question, Mike. Who do you think has better odds to win a championship next year? Is it Tampa Bay or is it New England?
Just next year?
Yeah, just next year.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. They got more pieces right now. They got Godwin, Brady, and they got Evans.
Yep.
Definitely. Right now, our core on the Patriots has been solid. I mean, I think just a little while ago we released what's his face, Gostowski. You know what I mean? We're losing people left and right. We're in not a good position right now to start the season off. It's going to be a rebuild year.
Yep. But in terms of maybe over the next 5 years, who could make more Super Bowls or at least make the playoffs more? Biggest Patriots. Belichick. Yeah. Obviously, because he'll outlast Brady, I think.
Yeah.
But I think the Patriots have the fast track to be the Buccaneers could stink in 2 years again.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't develop another quarterback. It's just back to rock bottom. And if Brady leaves and they didn't win anything or whatever, I think the Patriots are set up for long-term success than the Tampa Bay Bucks. But for now, I think Tampa Bay's got the edge.
Yeah.
In my eyes, this is like a New York Knicks move, man. Like, I can't compare basketball to football, but I think this is a total New York Knicks move. Just kind of like this could go very wrong. I feel like I don't know, and I'm a big Brady guy.
I'm a big Brady guy too.
If Evans doesn't want to fit the short routes, or if they're complaining about not getting the ball because they're so used to Winston just chucking it up every time, that could be bad really quick.
Yeah, it's true. Brady has been known to throw it just short, 10 yards or whatever. That's his go-to zone. I don't know if they can be able to sustain wins off that. Obviously, they got talented players, both of them, Godwin and Evans, but there's only so much you can do. 10 yards won't get you so much, and then if that's all he's throwing, then they expect it, they start camping out in that area, But
imagine if the Patriots called Tampa Bay and they're like, because Mike Evans is the long ball guy, Godwin's more of the slot and the Brady guy. Imagine if they're like, hey, we'll give you Edelman and a first from Mike Evans. Imagine. I don't think that'll happen, but that would be like, you give Brady his guy. Evans can come. I think Stidham can throw the ball down the field. That'd be a crazy one. All right. Well, let's. It's the type thing. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Any final thoughts, Louie?
And on the state of the Celtics, just on the top of my head, they're not a championship contender just yet. I think the Lakers, the Clippers, the Bucks are still way better teams than them, and even maybe the Rockets I would put up there. I feel like that group, that core four, I don't think can win a championship together, and that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that as well.
I agree, but if Danny Ainge added just one bench piece, I think they can win.
So you're saying that they could win? They could win with that core four.
If they added one bench piece to score, absolutely. How many games have they lost by less than 5 points this year? And your bench gave you 3 points. If they added one bench piece, I don't even care if it was Isaiah Thomas.
It's
If
going to
he
be
gave you
Taco,
6
man.
points off the bench.
They need a talented big man. It should be Taco.
Free the 7'6" man.
That's
I'm
right.
telling you, if they brought Hayward off the bench and
No
let him
way.
score off the bench, yeah, I think so. I think
They would
that's their
never
best
do
move.
that.
I know, no, they wouldn't. No, you're right, they wouldn't. But I think that'd be their best move. You get Hayward off the bench,
The
Smart
Celtics,
off the bench,
what the
and you
Celtics
start
are missing.
forward.
The Celtics are missing a talented big man. Someone, I mean, what's his face? Tice isn't. He's a big man, but he's more. I think he's more built to be like a power forward. He's not like a pure center. You know what I mean? They need someone who's able to rebound the ball, who can post up, and who can dominate the paint. That's what they're missing right now. They got plenty of shooters, plenty of wing players, you know, but they don't have someone. They don't have that dominant center role. That's what they're missing.
Let me give you this. Who would you rather have? Would you rather have Kemba Walker? Would you rather have Karl Anthony Towns? With that group.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, you got plenty of people who can play the point. I mean, you got Marcus Smart, he can play the point. I mean, you can probably switch out, you know, Jaylen Brown, he can probably run it too.
Oh,
you know?
wait. With that group?
Yeah, like if you had to, would you trade Kemba Walker for Towns?
I would, yeah.
Absolutely.
I would sell the farm. I would definitely do it too.
Absolutely. Because Towns can shoot. I'd trade him Hayward. I'd keep Kemba and trade Hayward. And
I think
whatever
Towns
else
fits
you think
perfectly
about.
with those two guys.
Yep, and he can shoot. And he can
Ideal.
rebound. And Hayward loves Minnesota.
Yeah, he does.
He plays good with them. He'll be averaging 35 a game if he's playing at the Target Center. Every 40 games a year. Yeah, I would do that any day today. Would I give up Brown or Tatum? No. No way. I'm sorry. I don't want to trade Brown or Tatum for anyone.
Yeah, those are my only thoughts, though. I don't have much going
Unless
on.
it's like Kawhi Leonard popped up. Like, that's it. That's a pipe dream. That's it. I wouldn't. No one else.
He's staying in L.A. He's not going anywhere.
Nope, I wouldn't trade them for anyone. Not even Towns. I trade Hayward. I give up Hayward as fast as you can. I take that guy off the bench. I don't think he'll ever be the same. I think he can be solid at times, but I don't know.
He's a good role player, but he's not all-star Gordon Hayward. He's a good role player though. I think.
Yep.
He's a good third man on a superstar team. You know, like if it was a team with LeBron and you had another number two, and then he was a third guy, I think that would work out for him. But this team's constructed a little differently.
There's one guy I would have kept from last year's team. There's one guy, and I would have kept Marcus Morris.
Ook, baby.
I would have kept him at least off the bench. Now, I don't. Would he have stayed off the bench? It's a different story. But if he was to come back and start, and you start Hayward off the bench.
Can I just say one thing? Can I just say one thing real quick? Do it.
Yeah.
We got way off topic just so everyone knows. we did our top 5 list and then we went on the Celtics talk.
That's all right.
Hey, we're free. We're free.
Yeah.
We're free. But well, that's right. Trying our best to deliver good content.
That's right.
Get the ratings up. You know.
That's right. In-depth discussion right now. That's what that was.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up. Any final thoughts, Keith?
Yeah, I think that right now, Jason Tatum's definitely my pick for the face of Boston. They got a lot of young players in Boston right now, and a lot of them are going to be budding stars. But right now, a lot of the teams in Boston are in rebuild mode, so it is what it is. But my pick is definitely Tatum.
Louie?
Yeah, I would coincide with what Keith's saying. JT is the man. JT Smooth, baby. He is the face of Boston right now.
That's right, with those mutton chops.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I like that beard, to be honest.
Terrible.
What about you, Mike?
Well, with that being said, I'll end it on this. Jason Tatum all the way. And the Celtics are the team of this decade. That's what's at the end of 2030. We're going to look back and Celtics have a couple championships, and they're going to be the team of this decade. That's it. That's what I'll end with. Yeah, that's what I'll end with on these studs. Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on Facebook at s.t.u.d.s podcast. We're also on YouTube. This is where our link is going to go. Like, comment, share. Maybe you can add in your next face of the franchise. You know, it could be Red Devers. It could be,
Semi Ojale.
Could be Semi Ojale. It could be Taco Fall. It could be
Kelly Olynyk.
Kelly Olynyk come back and be the face. But anyway, with that being said, we hope you guys enjoy the podcast. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Comment who is your face of New England sports over the next decade. With that being said, everyone, enjoy your day. Stay safe from the coronavirus. Wash your hands. And we'll,
Stay inside.
Let's go, VIP, boo, raise the skirt. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'.